Hi guys, hope you are doing well and having a good time. We are back again with another video, and this time we're gonna talk about.
How to get a job after you are in Canada. So we
So-
have already made a video on how to get a job before you are here in Canada. In this video, we'll specifically discuss about in case you don't get a job back from India or your country. So how you can get a job after you are here.
Guys, one thing before we start and discuss on this topic, make sure you watch our video on the Canadian style resume. That's a very important point.
Yeah, because
And
that is the initial step
Yeah.
before you move to this step.
so make sure you watch that video. And now coming to the real stuff. So point number one is getting to know what is actually required from you when you go to apply to a job. Gagan, can you explain to like what I
Yeah, sure. So the first and the foremost step is networking. As I had mentioned in the previous video, that networking is important, really important. How you can do that? You can do it through LinkedIn.
You can do it through LinkedIn, and there's a very famous term called cold calling. Go
Yeah.
reach out to people, maybe from your earlier employers, ping them, ask them how they are doing in case they are here in Canada.
Yeah.
Just know about what's the job culture here, how things are going here in Canada. Just make yourself more familiar for the Canadian environment. And most importantly, coming to the next point after networking, it's going to be molding your resume according to the job requirement.
Yes, that's very important. In Canada, your single resume means one resume with one roles and responsibilities doesn't work.
Never at all.
So wherever you see that there is a job posted and that is at least a little bit similar to what you have worked in your previous background, previous experience. So what you can do is just go through the roles and responsibilities in the job post, and from there you just need to mold the points, and you need to get them a little bit as per the job requirements.
I'll say it as align your profile so that it directly, signifies that okay, this person is going to be a best fit for this particular role.
Yes.
So
and,
suppose I have a skill set of Java, and there are 5-10 listings of job opportunities for the Java developer role, but some companies, they are like a startup or they are new companies, they have a different kind of requirement. They don't only want, okay, the person should be good in Java, he should know about development and all this stuff. Their requirements will be, okay, he can do a little bit of project management stuff, he can do a little bit of, should attend Scrum calls, documentation should be good. But in the big companies, they only want, okay, this skill set should be, he should be having a good amount of knowledge about this particular
yes,
skill.
and the best thing to do that is matching the main keywords with that. Like when you will be mentioning your skills in the skills column, then there are specific terms like team player, good communication
Yeah.
skills, and time management, multitasking. So just try to match your skill set as per the requirements of the job. And if you want to make sure that your resume falls in sync with the roles and responsibilities, there are various websites where you can go and you can just copy paste your job posting and your resume, and then it will match it up to a certain extent, like 80%, 60% or whatever, and you will get to know that how close your resume fits into the job.
Guys, a very important tip here, I really want to stress on this point. That is, when a new immigrant come here, you need to attend a lot of webinars on how to get successfully land up in a job or something
Yeah.
like that. Very, very important thing, you need to mold your resume. And for different job opportunities which you are applying, what do you think, is there a HR going through all the resumes and then filtering out, okay, this person is fit for the job or no? No, they have a software through which all the resumes come, they get filtered, and from those output of the filtration, that is what Gagan
Yes.
mentioned, that
so
those
it is
softwares.
called ATS, that's
ATS.
application tracking system, and
Very important.
there are like I said, there are various websites. So one of them is JobGator, and some other free websites are also there where you can just copy paste your resume and your job description, and you can see how close you fit into that, just because that's the best way to crack the ATS. As far as
I think
I have
here
experienced.
ATS and going to the first filter process, it's the most important difficult step. Do you agree with me?
Yes, and like Gundeep said in his previous point, cold calling. So, what actually cold calling means? Cold calling means that you can either call, ping the job poster on the LinkedIn, or you can just randomly, ping people on LinkedIn. Here in Canada, nobody, bothers that. Means they don't take it on heart that why you are disturbing them, why you are bothering them.
Some
It's
are
like,
really good.
if they want to reply, they will definitely reply. Otherwise, they won't bother. So you can just ping randomly to the people who you think can refer you and help you in getting a job. So that is also one very important point.
Or maybe the people who have a same skill set, which are doing job here in Canada, and
Yes.
they can just give you some tips. Okay, these kind of skills are really important. These
Yeah.
kind of skills, like brush up these kind of skills. Some tips of that can be lifesavers. So definitely do it.
Okay, so coming to the next point, the certifications. I have seen so many people will suggest you do this certification, do that certification. So I will say, don't waste your time. First, try getting a job. After you are here, do some bridging programs, which is very important. There are various organizations like JVS, and then we have some universities, which like Brown's College, they are very much into it. George Brown College, so they conduct these bridging programs, and they are free of cost. That they are particularly for new immigrants. Those bridging programs are basically to align your experience with the requirements in Canada for the job, and then they help you in finding a job as well. Even the new immigrants, some agencies also here do help the new immigrants to get a job. So do some bridging programs, and just try finding a job first. In case you are not able to do that still after a month or so, then you can go for a certification, which will be an added advantage, I'll say. Yeah.
But guys, definitely the most important essence which I really want everyone who are searching for a job, or who are gonna come here and then search for a job, definitely work on your resume. Like, no one is gonna do it
that's
for
very
you.
important.
You are the one who is going to recognize, okay, this is the best role for me and I need to modify my resume accordingly. So do your homework, and there are ample amount of opportunities for you.
Yes, and then we are coming to the websites. Websites like Indeed, Glassdoor,
LinkedIn, definitely.
and I suppose one more is there, Nuvo. So all these websites are really good in terms of the job listings.
And official websites of the companies. Make sure you go into
Yes,
those.
definitely.
Like .ca, any company you want your job to be looking for a job, just go into their official website and look into the careers option there.
Yes, so that is also one helpful tip. So I think that is it. And initially, if you come to hear that you don't have a Canadian experience, or you get rejected on the basis of that, don't lose your heart, because if one person won't give you a job, then the other is gonna give you. So maybe that is going to be better. So you don't
काम
need
करने
to
की नियत होनी चाहिए भाई, काम देने को बैठे हैं यहाँ पे. Some people will say, you might read long posts like not getting job for 10 months, don't come here. If you know work, if you know how to do it, you'll definitely get a job.
Yes, and just because we got it, and that's why we are motivating you so much. So whosoever out of you are in the process of coming here, and still they, after their COPR, they don't have a job yet, come here, you'll definitely find a job.
Definitely.
They are calling you because they have several jobs.
Yeah, just think about that, right? They won't call you, right?
They won't call you and give you pension, They also
So-
have to bear the expenses.
Alright guys, let us know how you find this video, and let us know in case you have any questions. And this is all for now.
Yes, and if you have any queries, questions, or comments, leave the comment in the comment box. And we will
subscribe.
see you. Yes, subscribe, please.
Very
And-
important, Gagan. Do subscribe.
Yeah, and we will see you in our next video. Till then, take care and bye-bye.
Bye.